Now, just thinking off the top of my head, you can tune me out at whatever point you deem fit. I think probably the best way to un make this horrible would be to break this off and have it so that it'll connect to those once they're finished. And instead of having just one provider pipe to stock these items, I think I'll have a bunch of separate buffers that will go to... No, I don't think I'll need separate buffers. Just one buffer with like 2 stacks of each items to keep stock, and this will pull back into the system probably one way using a iron pipe. In fact, let's try the iron pipe method. We'll have this as a provider pipe also. I think this is a provider pipe. Good, let's make a provider pipe. And hopefully it doesn't provide for itself, since that would be a bit creepy. Provider pipe, and where am I taking this? I need my iron pipe. Iron pipe 1 is all I'll need. And there we go. Now we'll need redstone for later, but it looks like it will connect it. Though I don't think the provider pipe likes iron pipes at all. I think it is unidirectional, meaning that I'd have to knock this out for it to connect. There we go. So, oh well, I guess it's gonna go through a few loop-de-loops to get to its destination. But that can be alright with me. So I'll need to knock these out in the interim. And I'll need to not do that and stop gobbling up my pipes. Now I'll start recording again because I noted an interesting thing that happened when I had a provider pipe on this also. What happened was that since this was set to receive partial requests, items from this chest zoomed outside of it to fulfill that partial request that was initiated, meaning that it's a not very good idea to have it set to receive items from itself. That's exactly what it started trying to do. It started trying to receive items from itself. Since I don't want that to happen, I guess I'm going to have to find another way for this to be a buffer item. Maybe have this chest disconnected from all of the logic circuit things. So take these 3 things, since they are the logic circuit components, bring them to connect to just this chest to fulfill all the other requests that are needed. So I'm going to have to do that, maybe do a bit of underground work, though that won't be necessary. Yeah, let's do that. Now that all that stuff is in line, and this will have quite a few things that it'll craft. I don't know why it's maybe continually checking, hey, do I have enough? Do I have enough? Do I have enough? And then continually sends the items, but I guess that will have to do. Now I'll want to probably find ideas of each and every single type of item that I will need, and maybe go back up to the surface to get that pesky request pipe so I'm actually able to request the items. Also, a good idea would be to get an automatic way to make stone wafers so as to populate this with stone wafers and with redstone and redstone torches. That will be simple to do, actually. So all I'll need... Why do those look exactly the same? All I'd need to do with that is to get a condenser hooked up to a collector. So maybe 3 condensers Will do. So let's see. I'll pop down this condenser also. And probably, I don't know, do the alloy furnaces or regular furnaces work with provider pipes? I'm going to test that. I want you, provider pipe, to have wafers in you at all times. Not wafers, but yeah, you'll be connected to receive a lot of redstone. Like a lot of redstone, which you won't. It's not a provider pipe, is it? Oh well, I'll work on that. Fun thing happened. Sister managed to somehow kill the internet in its entirety. So sorry guys, you might be out of the internet for a while. Uh, Anyways, she did something odd to my network, so it might mean that uploading later is going to be one heck of a pain. But, oh well. Oh, yeah, that's fun. Sisters, hopefully she moves out soon. Okay, now I'm going to need to have this supplied with power. This will go as my permanent source of wafers. So while that's busy charging up, I'm going to need to set some retrievers to tube all of this over to this chest. And to have it slightly recognizable, I'll have all that going over here. Take you away, retrievers, 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 retrievers. Yeah, this is another reason why it is a good idea to have everything set up to sorting networks so that you don't have a bazillion and one things in your inventory at one time that can mess things up. I'm also gonna have the retrievers clocking all the time, but there might be a way around that, which I'll have to think about. Maybe have one stone timer going at once every 5 seconds. I think 5 seconds is how long this takes, but only when it is at the best. Since all these battery boxes aren't at highest, I put my stuff way up there, and I'll need something to send stone continuously over here. Now, this is probably a good time to figure out whether the pipes actually work for this. So supplier pipe is going to need lapis, as we know, so I'll take 3 lapis from here. Lapis, lapis, where are you? Lapis. That'll be good. I'll craft you over here, and I'm gonna need the pipes anyways, so if it doesn't work, oh well. And do you connect? You connect. That's good. Now we got all green. I could probably have a provider pipes here instead to whisk them all the way over here, but this works just as well. So let's put that over there, and we'll need to put a timer right there. And I've made timers over here already. See? It is worth all the hassle. Assuming I can click on the correct area. Timer here. Set to 5 seconds. And I won't even bother having you on right now, but that can't be helped. Shift, shift, shift. Will you work? Yep, that works. Simple. I'll just need to craft a lever to get it to permanently work. And then we should be easily done all that. I think there's a thing in the red power configuration that turns off the ticking, and I can worry about that after though. So what will I need? I will need my energy conductor conducted here, set to stone, and I've already got enough bread in my diet, so that will be enough stone to provide. I need 64 stone all the time, 64 stone all the time, and 64 stone all the time, but I need a provider pipe here, so this is going to be really messy. Convert. Guessing that could have gone a lot better. So while I'm waiting for that mistake to get rectified, I'll get my provider pipe right here ready so that I'll use it. So I'll just remove that later, and it should be good. Now I'll connect these also for now, and I'll make each of these teleport oddly. Nah. I'll bring a chest up inside my main base so that I'll know where to dig to bring this pipe upwards. I'm guessing that not gonna go up there. It'll need to go up here, maybe around a bit, but eh. It'll work eventually. Wow, wow. Oh, that's not a good thing. So I'm gonna have to have this set so that it leaves the first stack. And we'll have to change it so that it's like that. So it won't take items from that. And it'll continually start making items. So make that work. And it'll start making wafers. Good. That's not bringing items into here yet. So there's some priority to be had. Though this will keep this stock full of wafers. And if it can connect to logistics pipes, I can have it so that these are providers instead. And it'll only take items if there's not enough wafers in here. Now, speaking of not enough wafers, there should be something to have. I need 64 wafers also, and there. Send. Woohoo. Now, it could probably be a bit more efficient and send an entire stack, though that could be done at another time. Now, I'll also need to hook this up so that there's redstone and a bunch of other junk here. Next to provider pipes, obviously, but since provider pipes are a bit expensive, condensers are even more expensive, so I can easily just do that. I'll bring a few more stone over here, might as well. And you guys are out of power. So I'm guessing this is nighttime and I should disconnect this in the meantime. Have one wire there so I don't forget. Connect. And it's working, it's working. Even though you don't have power, it's working. Now I'll need a condenser, and I think my collector upstairs is working to its fullest. Probably be a good idea to get something to say. I'll actually take you guys so that I'll have a safe journey right here. Haha, sucker! I'll be able to see this stuff in peace. Now you won't be able to get to me because you suck. You're a spider. You suck. You suck. You're still trying to get to me. Ha ha. Ha ha. Ouch. Okay, get away from the spider. Now is the interdiction field weakening? Nah, it's just a stupid spider. Okay, now is it possible for it to take items from that? That's good. Whatever. Hey, it's daytime. Yay. Now what the bloody heck did I come up here for? I came up here for the collector. There we go. Got my aim. Got my aim on. Are you still trying to get to me? Ah, you're a nice spider. Let's play tag. You're it. You're it. You're it. Haha. You're still it, buddy. Ah, you don't want to play anymore? Oh, you are definitely not playing. No. I love these torches. They're so fun to play with. In fact, I think I'm gonna have it next to my... Oh, I should get those golden chipsets. Yes, the fountain goes directly to my underground base, buddy. And just in case a creeper somehow gets in here, I think I'm gonna have another interdiction torch. Plus it gives more sunlight, so that's always a bonus. And the battery boxes are charging. I'm not sure how much each of them is going to need in order to be prepared. Why do I always forget what I'm doing? Oh yes. I think I want to find a chicken. 'Cause I am getting low on my daily amount of protein. Low on daily amount, I just am not getting... Oh, and it's not... It's done. It's finished as many chipsets as it's allowed, and it's finished all the redstone, so let's add a bit more stuff to it. Let's leave it at that. And you're probably out. There we go. Too bad I can't let it run on Eternalist fuel, but I guess it wouldn't become balanced. And anyways, I can just have a collector rigged up to it. Yeah, it's a good thing to have my mic. So what I have in this little setup is that I have a bunch of condensers set so that they will... I might as well set it to lead first stack so it doesn't be a complete idiot. I have these condensers on the relay set so that it'll pull items to this chest to keep at least one stack of redstone torches and 2 stacks of redstone inside. Now obviously there's some drop stuff because it wasn't needed and won't be able to go back, but I might have some sort of buffer gate that if there's nothing, if the items don't have anywhere else to go, Anyways, I saw on Darwolf's20's channel, not his Let's Play, but I saw in his series, Mod Spotlight, that's what it is, that Red Power pre-release 4F is going to be out soon. So with that in mind, it means that it will become... This place might become obsolete because I might want to add a few more mods when I am working. So that would mean that I might need to start a second series after I release this video. Now, I'm probably jumping the gun quite a bit, seeing as, well, the pre-release isn't out yet, for one. And also, number 2 is that I don't know if I'll... Well, 1.3, Minecraft 1.3 might be out pretty soon. So that would mean that I'd have to upgrade to Minecraft 1.3 when that eventually comes out. And what's the point of updating all of your mods just so that you'd have to, yeah, just so that you'll have to update again. Now, I'm in no way committal about any sort of process that I'd be doing. And when I eventually, I'm gonna have to decide whether I want to wait for Minecraft 1.3, even though it's going to be very far off, or if I should bother updating to 1.2.5 with the mods that I have currently, and then eventually update and continue this Let's Play onwards. There are quite a few interesting additions to the new pre-release. So for instance, there's going to be buffers, which would solve this thing pretty quickly. I'd have a buffer right here so that it continually pull items and then it'd go onwards. But yeah, I'm going to have to figure out what to do. So I'm going to leave it at a vote. In the comments section, if you want me to update to 1.2.5 right away and continue the Let's Play using all the new Red Power devices and stuff, feel free to drop that by and leave that as a comment. If, on the other hand, you want me to update to 1.2.5 anyways, but add more mods to my mod list, I might consider that, though it would be probably not within my best interest to start a new world with forestry and other stuff. And especially Thaumcraft. Thaumcraft is something that I am looking forward to playing, but I won't be able to in this world since I would need to travel great distances to be able to do that. Plus, I don't think the Mistcraft patch has been updated. So if you want me, yeah, just leave a comment in the comments section and I'll make sure that I read every single one. So with that out of the way, let's continue with this and put a bunch of the tiles that I am going to need. And I think turning this off in the meantime will be a good idea. There we go. Maybe not the most ceremonious of builds, but it works. So I forgot that I needed also to add some red wire to the mix. And it looks like this system currently works. Just need to supply more red wire, and I'm going to need to find a good way to fill all of this without being too intrusive. There, look at the sucker go. Okay, now all I'll need to do is go up to the top of my base, and when I come up here and right click this pipe with my wrench, I can select one of these gates. So let's choose a pulse former and request 3 of them. And as you can see, it says request successful. And eventually, after a long time, as it assembles 9 items per, there's 1 pulse former, 2 pulse former, and 3 pulse former, which I don't have any inventory space for. Get away, you. And there we go. Okay, now this system might be a bit slower than my other system, my other crafting system. So what I'm probably going to do is have this as like one those, hey, I need about 3 gates, whereas the other one will probably be mass fabrication. So if I go back down here and go into my base, I'll probably have to continue this logic circuit. Now I'll also need to replace all of the gates as soon as the new pre-release comes out, though that will have to be another discussion. So I probably talked a little too much on this episode, so I think I'm going to sign off here. Wave time, signing off. Have a wonderful day. Are you enjoying yourself? Hit the subscribe button to continue our adventure later.